To start this beautiful holiday look, vamp holiday look, glamorous nighttime holiday look, I'm going to prep my face with, because it's wintertime, and I've talked about this before, I'm going to use this Mario Badescu. It's a day cream, and I'll link it below. I'm also going to use this because I'm going to do kind of a cream contour with my Anastasia Beverly Hills products. Sometimes that creamy stuff, you really need to prime with like a hydrating primer. And then I'm going to use my Anytime Eye Cream by Beauty Counter. I'm going to link all these below. Duh. Okay. Because I am about to do a lot with the Anastasia contour kits that I have that I'm so excited to use, I'm going to use this MAC Face and Body because it's very buildable and I can do like one layer of it. So this is in the shade C2. Okay, sorry, I'm just making sure it matched my skin because I just came back from the California, you know, like I told you. Okay, literally one layer of this, because when you're going to do a cream contour, or especially a cream contour with a powder contour over top of it, which is awesome and glamorous for nighttime for a holiday, you don't need to do a ton of product underneath. So I wish Anastasia had a foundation, but to my knowledge, she does not yet. When she does, I'll be first in line to buy concealer. I'm going to use the MAC Pro Conceal still because we want that real contoured look in NC25 and NC15. And I'm only going to go under my eyes. And this is a look, well, and on a blemish. Oh gosh. This is a look where I am going to use my, just under my nose, just cover up your redness, like if you have a blemish. I'm going to use a beauty blender some in this look, just because I'm going to be blending a lot of stuff. Look at me, I go back to my hands. Okay, so Anastasia does have a concealer, but I haven't used it yet, and I've heard some people say sometimes that they weren't crazy about it, so I will let you guys know when I use that. So just under my eyes. Okay, there you go. So, brand new, it's so fresh, and I haven't even used it yet. So, this is the Anastasia that I showed you guys in my haul earlier. This is the Contour Cream Kit, and it's in light. And so the key with cream contour, you've got to do it right. You've got to blend it well, and you've got to set it well. So, ooh, look. Brand new. Okay, so I'm going to go in with these two lighter shades. It's Banana and Vanilla. I'm going to mix these, and I'm going to start my cream contour. Just use any sort of smaller flathead foundation brush. And you guys notice that I like am forever mixing because I feel like my skin tone like is never one shade. I'm trying to see if this is light enough for y'all. Okay, cream contour, you're gonna go here just below like where your cheek line is. Cheekbone. Here. And here. You're also gonna go down that tip of your nose. I prefer highlighter there. And here. Done! Just kidding. You'd be that crazy person that people were like, oh my gosh, what happened to her when you come home for Christmas? I ain't never been that person. Just kidding. Okay. So you see where I put my light. Alright, now you're going to go in with a similar brush because I have light on this one. I'm just going to go in with a new brush. This is actually a Makeup Forever 226 brush. And it's not in my top 10 favorite brushes on my brush videos because I don't do cream contour a ton, but I may put this in there if I did cream contour every day. I'm going to go in with the two lighter of the dark colors and do the broad. Actually, I'm just going to go in with that middle color and do kind of a broad contour. This light might be like a shade too light for me right now. Now I'm going to go in with this darker one. There we go. You've got to get the right shade. So I think that they have light, medium, and dark, I'm assuming. And yeah, I'm kind of a rough contourer, as you can tell. This is all with this dark color, which is called a cinnamon. How appropriate for the holidays. I look like a straight clown. Okay, then you go down your neck, unless you want to have a turkey gobbler, which is kind of appropriate for the Thanksgiving season. Okay. We're going to be caking it on. Okay, and then go down the sides of your nose. No. Alright then. Done with that. Now you can blend with either a beauty blender or a, oh, I'm just a mess this holiday, or a Bobbi Brown full coverage face brush. I'm going to use a little bit of both. So I'm going to go in with the full coverage face brush and blend out first the light. You know, I mean, obviously you don't want to do the dark first, because then your brush is going to be holding onto that dark and getting the dark on the light. This does blend really nicely. This is the first time I'm using it. Okay. With the Anastasia, I used to call it Anastasia, but then I got fancy. The Anastasia Beverly Hills Contour Kit. I've actually used this one already, but I'm going to go in with the two light colors, as you can tell that I have used a lot, and I'm going to set under my eyes. Always set under your eyes first, because you want to make sure that doesn't crease. I'm going to set all the light spots, Ooh, this is going to be so pretty for holiday. Okay, now I'm going to go in and I'm going to take this middle color, and I'm going to very lightly set those dark spots. This is going to like ash it out a little bit, because right now it's kind of warm. And then you can go in with the really dark if you're wanting a really kind of extreme contour, like I do everything, I kind of mix it. You're only going to go in right here in the hollows of your cheeks and barely bring that down, because you don't want it to look like you got straps on your face. Be sure you blend it into that hairline. Now I'm going to go in with my fan brush, and I'm just going to use, I wish I had the Anastasia highlighter, but they didn't have it at the makeup counter that I was at in LA, gosh dang. So I'm just going to use my Becca Shimmering Skin Perfector, and I'm going to use Opal. I'm going to put that right here. You can glisten on the holidays. And here. And because contour is clean on this look, you can really go heavy on the highlighter. Lovely, lovely. Okay, so you're gonna go in with any sort of pinky blush. I've got my MAC just blush palette right here, and I'm just gonna mix this pinky one with this shade right here. I'll write the colors below. And I'm just gonna kind of hit the apple of my cheek. Just get that holiday glow. Okay, I'm so excited. So now for the star of the show, the eyes. So because I'm doing kind of a burgundy Merlot shade on my eyes, I'm going to use Painterly for my MAC paint pot. And I'm going to go in and I'm going to cover my whole lid. Remember, I've told you guys this 1,000 times before, but just in case this is the first video that you've watched of mine, I always cover my lids with this. And I can pronounce this one better than the ochre, soft ochre. Did I do it right? So depending on the shade that you're doing on your eyes, you can switch up the paint pot. Okay, covering the whole eye. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and do my brows. I broke the end off of this Anastasia Beverly Hills Brow Wiz. So, also yes, that wasn't an Anastasia product that I just used, that MAC paint pot, but she doesn't have anything that I feel is comparable to that yet. So when she does, I will be using it. Okay, so like I always do my brow, this is the Anastasia Beverly Hills in Taupe, and it's my all-time favorite of her products. Gonna outline them first, then fill them in. I'm gonna speed this part up because I spend 15 hours on my brows. Won't stop. I have to stop because I don't know if there's limited space on YouTube or not. Okay, so now because this is like straight up Glamazon holiday look, I'm gonna go in and I'm gonna line like under my brows to really like lift my brows up and make me look just like really sultry and glamorous. And as you can see, you kind of blend it down with your fingers and voila! So then I'm going to go with my 224 brush, my MAC 224 brush. Anastasia, I'm really waiting for you to come out with a brush line. And, okay, so I took all the colors out so I could tell you guys what colors I was using. This is all from my haul that I just did, my Anastasia haul. And, except for one color, the nude. So I'm gonna cover my whole eye with this nude shade. Ooh. Try not to hit like right up against that brow because you don't want it to kind of lose that white. And if it does, then just go in with any sort of like white or light, anything. I've got my Anastasia Blanc right here, but this isn't necessary. It's just because I got a little crazy. Okay. Okay, so now the fun begins. Okay, so I'm gonna go in with the shade Birkin and Dusty Rose. I got these two on my haul and they're very similar colors like to the eye, but Birkin is a little bit lighter. So I'm gonna go in with my 224 brush in my wide crease with Birkin. It's a beautiful transition color. Beauty. Honestly, like, I mean, I kind of die for this eye right now. You know, you ain't even got to put on that cranberry color. Okay. Birkin in my wide crease. Then I'm going to go in with a smaller brush, my MAC 221 brush, and then I'm going to hit it with the Dusty Rose. Obviously, this being a smaller brush, you're going to hit your smaller crease. And you're not going to tell a huge difference in this step. Unless you're looking like really close like I am. But if you're a person that likes something super, super blended, this is a step that you need to do. The big crease to the small crease. Okay, so this is what's going to make that really rich burgundy kind of Merlot shade. I'm also going to take this under. It's going to make that burgundy shade really blend and look really nice. Nice. Okay, now I'm going to go in with Beauty Mark. I die for this color. It reminds me of MAC Embark. I think that's the color. And I used to use that every single day on my eyes. And then I found this. And y'all know how I feel about these shadows. So I'm going to go in the outer crease and barely drag it up with that same brush. This is a pretty like dense kind of darkish color. Sorry, I blew on my brush, my own brush. And then underneath, I used to be terrified to use shades like pinks and reds and like vibrant purples on my eyes, but now it's like my go-to, oranges and pinks and purples. I can't even remember life before I used these colors on my eyes. I don't even like the color, can you tell? My shirt, my nails. Oh. Goodness. Okay, now I'm going to take my 224 brush. Because these colors are super pigmented, you're going to blend between steps. Can you see how lovely that is? Or am I just partial? Okay, now I'm gonna go in with this. This is the star of the show. This is the star of the show. Rich Velvet. And this is one of Anastasia's like rich shades that have a little bit of shimmer to them. And I'm gonna go in with like a flathead brush. This is the MAC 290, 230, 230. You gotta be careful on this step too, because this is a pretty pigmented color also. And you're gonna hit the outside of the eye into the crease. You're gonna have to blend this out, but I also go a little bit into my lash line and smoke it out underneath. Take that 224 with nothing on it and blend it out. So it's hard to tell like when I'm looking down and doing my makeup, but you can kind of see like when I look up the effect of this, the kind of like smokiness. And even if there, I leave a little tiny bit of space right there because I want to put a pop of like one more color, but you could cover the whole. Like I said, it's really hard to kind of see the effect of it until I look up at the camera and you see like when you have blue eyes, this purple is killer. I am loving this. Okay, so whenever I lift my brows, you can kind of see like that whole palette, how it's painted, but then you see like how when I look at you, it's just real lovely. Okay, so now I'm gonna go in and I'm just gonna hit just the inner kind of part where I left a little bit light with this color Gem, G-E-M. Yes, and then take a 224, blend and blend and blend. Woo! Okay. You really don't even need liner if you have lash extensions, which I highly recommend around the holiday season. So I'm going to go in with my Bobbi Brown Gel Liner, with my Bobbi Brown Ultra Precise Eyeliner Brush, and I'm going to line my eyes. Okay, so now I'm going to go with my Bobbi Brown Smoky Eye Mascara. And I'm going to hit them lashes. Okay, so if you don't have lash extensions, which I know most of you probably don't, I would go in at this point and I would use like a pretty fluffy like mink lash. Okay, so now we have this Anastasia Beverly Hills Metallic Luster Liner. And this is in liquid gold, and I got this in my haul as well. And I'm gonna line my waterline with this just because this is like a pretty holiday festive look. You can't get enough gold, so. Ooh. And once my eyes stop watering, you're gonna see how lovely this look is. So last but not least, lips. Okay, so I'm going to go in and I'm going to line my lips just barely with MAC Strip Down. You are going to die off this lip color. Okay, so I've lined it. Now I'm going to go in with the Anastasia Beverly Hills Liquid Lipstick in the color Heathers. And this is a darker color, but I just love this look for like the holiday season and the winter and the end of fall and like Valentine's. I mean, really any time. Okay, so I've finished with the liquid lipstick in Heathers, and then I'm going to go in with this Anastasia Beverly Hills Glisten that I just got in that big gloss kit. And this is like a gold gloss, so I'm really going to hit the inside. So this completes my holiday glam. So whether it's Thanksgiving or Christmas time, which is coming up, or Valentine's Day, you guys can look really glamorous with this look. And if you don't want to go out and get the whole Anastasia Beverly Hills line, which I would be asking it for in my stocking from Santa Claus, or as my gift from St. Paul's. But if you don't want to, then go out and get some sort of, you know, burgundy shades and stuff like this and try and replicate this look. But I hope you guys like this video, and check out my blog for gift guides. I have gift guides coming up for the makeup lover, and gift guides for mom, and gift guides for your boyfriend if you guys want, because a lot of these products are on my like makeup lover gift guides. So I hope you guys like this, and give it a thumbs up and subscribe if you do, and look for many more coming soon.